Welcome back to Busy Kids Love Music, the podcast for busy kids who love music and their families too, of course. I'm your host, Carly Seifert, the creator of Busy Kids Do Piano, and today we are diving into the second episode of our three-part series on the incredible composer Gustav Holst. In our first episode, we learned about Holst's life and musical style, and I will link to that episode in the show notes in case you missed it. Today, we'll explore one of his most famous and beloved works, the planets. Holst's The Planets is a suite of 7 movements, each named after a planet in our solar system and its corresponding astrological character. Now, a suite in music is a collection of short musical pieces or movements that are grouped together and intended to be performed as a single work. Each movement in a suite typically has a distinct character or mood. In this case, the characters are the planets themselves. Holst was fascinated by astrology. Astrology is the study of how the positions and movements of the stars and planets might influence people's lives and events on Earth. Some people, like Gustav Holst, believe that by looking at the stars and planets, they can learn about personalities, people, and even predict future events. This fascination played a significant role in the creation of the planets. Before we dive into the music, let's talk about what a character piece is. A character piece is a type of instrumental music that portrays a specific mood, scene, or character. In the planets, each movement is a character piece representing the astrological traits associated with each planet in Roman mythology. The first movement is the one you're listening to now, Mars, the bringer of war. This powerful and intense piece sets the stage with its relentless rhythm and bold brass fanfares. Holst wrote this movement just before the outbreak of World War I, and its aggressive nature seems to foreshadow the conflict to come. An early outline of Holst's suite listed Mercury as number 1, which may suggest Holst intended to write about the planets in their order of nearest to the sun from the farthest. But in the end, Holst decided to open with this disturbing and dramatic character of Mars. Next, we move to a complete contrast with Venus, the bringer of peace. This serene and gentle movement features beautiful flowing melodies and lush harmonies. It's like a calm oasis after the storm of Mars, isn't it? The movement starts with a solo horn theme that is answered with quiet melodies from the flutes and oboes. The solo violin plays the second theme of this piece. Mercury, the winged messenger, is the third movement, and it's all about speed and lightness. In Roman mythology, Mercury is the god of commerce, communication, and travelers. He's often depicted as a swift messenger with winged sandals and a winged helmet, allowing him to move quickly and freely. Mercury is known for his cleverness and agility, always darting about and bringing messages between gods and humans. In Holst's The Planets, Mercury, the winged messenger, captured these qualities through quick, lively melodies and light, rapid orchestration. The music is fast-paced and playful with sudden changes in dynamics and rhythm that evoke the swift and unpredictable nature of Mercury. Does the music help you to imagine Mercury flying through the stars to deliver his messages? The fourth movement, Jupiter, the bringer of jollity, is one of the most famous and uplifting parts of the suite. In Roman mythology, Jupiter is the king of the gods. He rules over the sky and thunder and is often shown holding a thunderbolt. Jupiter is very powerful and is known for being a strong and fair leader, protecting people and making sure that things are just. In Holst's suite, Jupiter shows us what Jupiter might be like through music. This part of the music is very happy and full of energy, with big, exciting tunes that make you feel like celebrating. The music is grand and joyful, just like how you might imagine a mighty and kind king. One of the most famous parts of this music became a hymn called "I Vow to Thee, My Country," which shows Jupiter's strength and his happy, generous spirit. Next, we have Saturn, the bringer of old age. In Roman mythology, Saturn is the god of time and harvest. He is often shown as an older person, representing wisdom and the passing of time. Saturn is connected to the idea of planting and harvesting crops, as well as getting older and the changes that come with it. In Holst's The Planets, Saturn, the bringer of old age, captures the serious and thoughtful nature of Saturn. The music starts slow and steady, like a clock ticking away time. And as it goes on, the music becomes more intense, making you feel the weight of getting older. The melodies are calm and serious, making you think about the wisdom that comes with age and the passage of time, just like Saturn. Uranus the Magician is the sixth movement. As you listen to a little bit of the music, what might you think about the personality of the Roman god Uranus? The quirky rhythms and unusual harmonies give it a sense of unpredictability and enchantment, don't they? Uranus is often associated with the unexpected and the unknown, symbolizing creativity and change. In Holst's The Planets, this music brings out the playful side of Uranus. The music is full of surprises with lively rhythms and unusual harmonies that make it feel like magic is happening. The sudden changes in the music create a sense of wonder and unpredictability, just like a magician performing tricks. This playful and enchanting music captures Uranus's role as a mysterious and magical figure in the heavens. Finally, we arrive at Neptune, the mystic. Neptune is the god of the sea and water. He is often depicted as a powerful figure with a trident, symbolizing his control over the oceans and rivers. Neptune is associated with the depths of the sea, its mysteries, and its calming yet unpredictable nature. This ethereal and otherworldly movement features a wordless female chorus that fades in and out and finally away into the distance. The Planets was first performed in 1918 for a private audience, and its public premiere was in 1920. The suite was an immediate success and quickly became one of Holst's most popular works. Its imaginative orchestration and vivid character portrayals captivated audiences and critics alike. Interestingly, Holst never intended for the planets to be performed as a whole in a concert setting. He envisioned each movement as a standalone piece that could be performed separately. However, the suite has since become a staple of the orchestral repertoire and is often performed in its entirety. Holst's interest in astrology deeply influenced his creative process for the planets. He believed that the astrological characteristics of the planets could be expressed through music, and he worked meticulously to capture these traits in each movement. Holst's fascination with the mystical and the cosmic shines through in this extraordinary work. I've linked to various performances of the different movements from Gustav Holst's suites in this episode's curated playlist, which is linked in the show notes at busykidstopiano.com/podcast/131 if you'd like to hear more of each of these incredible pieces. And I hope you enjoyed our journey through the stars today. In our next episode, we'll take an in-depth look at another of Holst's other notable works and his lasting legacy in the world of music. Until then, keep listening, learning, and loving music. Bye for now.